All right, so today we're going to take what we built yesterday on Monday. And on Monday, really all we did was we just took the what we used to call the subscription manager contract, and we decomposed it into a wallet, a billable wallet, and then we also created a TimeLock wallet, and then both of these inherit the wallet. So we've sort of decomposed it in a really nice way. So today we're going to edit the solidity just a little bit more so to where the factory contract can create any of those three types. And then we're going to modify the interface to allow the user to choose which type to create. So it's two different things here on step one, but it'll sort of try to do it all as one piece. We'll be changing the contract, and then we'll sort of change how the interface talks to the contract. And then we're going to in our interfaces that we built so far, when you click create, or you click any button, actually it just adds the transaction down to a list of transactions. And then if you create a wallet in that way, a billable wallet, you would have to go to Etherscan, click through a few links to actually find the address of the created transaction. And so we're going to try to automate all of that, and I'm a little worried that it'll blow up in complexity, but we'll try to get through it quick. And if worst case, ToastyCoin does something very similar, so we can try to, if we get stuck, we can go and look at that. And we'll probably go and look at it anyway for reference. Then we will modify the interface to hide or show different aspects depending on which type of wallet the user is interacting with. And then if we have time, I guess I should move this up here. Goodness, why is it so hard to select and copy paste? Don't know. Then I'll start a new video. I'm going to demonstrate contract forwarding, which is something we worked on last video, although it didn't really culminate in much. So I'll make it a separate video, but I'll demonstrate that it actually works, just like I hoped it would. And if we get through all that and we still have time, I'll take suggestions from students on how to improve the interface we've built, and implement them if they're easy, or discuss the needed techniques if it's something that's more complex. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. This is the forwarder, which we're not going to work with yet, so let me go grab the billable wallet code, and I guess right away I'm just going to change the name of this this file to just wallet, because this has all three different types of wallets in there. And then I'll copy it and paste it in here. I would like to change the name of this because we're not working on ballot.sol. It's kind of misleading, but I don't remember how to actually do that, so I guess I'm not going to worry about it. And so as it says in this outline, we're going to make this factory contract up here be able to create either a wallet or a billable wallet or a... Uh-oh. Our TimeLock wallet has disappeared. Did I not put that in the... Interesting. Well, I hope that I can Control Z a bunch and get that back, and I can't. Uh-oh. Let me see. Where did that go? I think I might have, I think I might know where that went. I think I have two... Whoops, I didn't mean to put it there. That's weird. I don't even know what that did. Is this recording? Goodness, now I have... Oh my goodness. Okay, let's kill this one. That's a bit weird. I meant to drag it to my text editor. Okay, wallet, billable wallet. Fuck, we lost the TimeLock wallet. Well, damn. What to do about that? Well, I guess, I'll just rewrite it really quick. Man, my apologies. And that is a downside of using these browser-based things, is sometimes you lose track of what you've written. Okay, let me just do this real quick. I hope this doesn't take too much time. It shouldn't, because we've already written it, and a lot of the work that you do with Solidity especially is just thinking through things. So let's see how fast I can do this. It's 1806, so let's see. TimeLockWallet is what? Oh, that is good to know, Sayron. I'll have to put that on my list of notes to do. In fact, I'm going to put that right here. I don't know why that closed. Okay, yeah, thanks for that. That's good to know. And now where was I? Okay. Oops. So we need a date, a time lock, let's see, unlock time. I don't remember what I called it last time. And that should be public. And then we need a constructor, which takes in the unlock time. And I think last time we actually just hard-coded the unlock time in, so I guess we would have had to make this change anyway. While we're doing this, we might as well require that the unlock time is greater than now. Okay, and we want to overwrite the withdraw function. And then we just want to add in our only require that now is greater than unlock time. Put a message yet. So, and if it's not, we want to say the wallet is not yet unlocked. Could make this clearer. Let's see. Time lock has not yet been released. I think it's a little clearer now. Now the user will know it has to do with the time. And then just wallet.withdraw amount. Okay, I think that's it. So that's pretty quick. That was less than 3 minutes to write that back up, assuming I didn't make any mistakes here. Let's see if it compiles first of all. Nope. Oh, visibility differs. Yep, I did that last time too. So public, and then I remember last time I had to change this to public. And let's try again. This, oh, okay, that looks good. It's complaining about the visibility of my constructor. I don't care about that. Let's, I guess I should test it again. I'm hesitant to go and test it just because it'll take a little time to, well, we'll use the VM and it'll be quick. I'll just have to do the Unix timestamp stuff again. Okay, we want to deploy a TimeLockWallet, unlock time. So this is the timestamp. Let's get the calculator up and make it for 1 minute in the future. Plus 60. Okay, and copy that. Go back to, and probably close my crypto. Okay, that's the time. Deploy. Okay, this contract does not implement all functions and this cannot be created. It said that last time, but we were able to fix it by putting in the constructor, which we have now. So now I'm wondering, oh, our constructor has different arguments this time. Okay, let's see, that's probably what's causing the issue. And now I'm trying to figure out, well, if that is uncompilable, how will we take in the unlock time? Oh, yes, okay, here we go, I know. We need to take in the address owner, first of all, and then we need to call it just like a modifier, wallet owner, like that. I bet that's what we need to do. Let's see. Compiles, yes, it compiles, okay. And now let's refresh this. get another thing here. I guess I don't need to use a calculator. I'll just add like 100 to it. So we're going to deploy a TimeLockWallet, and we need to put in the owner and the address. So the owner is going to be this first address here. Paste that, and then the TimeLock is going to be this number, but we're going to add 100 to it like that and deploy. Okay, that worked. Now we have a TimeLockWallet. Unlock time is this. Okay, so first, before we wait too long, we just want to put money in and try to take it out. I'm going to put 1 Ether in, call the fallback. Okay, that 1 Ether is in. Now I'm going to try to withdraw 1. This is actually just withdrawing one way, but this should fail. Okay, it fails. That's good because it shouldn't be time yet. Now, to complete the testing, we just need to do the same thing, try to withdraw again when the time here is passed. So it's 386 is what we're waiting on, and right now it's 349. Okay. So just about 36 more seconds here, and we can test that again. Well, it's good to know we can write that pretty quick, I suppose, but I'll have to be more careful with my code handling next time. 7.4, is that greater than? Nope, not yet. Almost there. Waiting for 8.6. Okay, 8.7. So now, if we call the exact same thing again, it should not fail. Oh, and actually, before I do that, I should point out our nice little error message was popped out here, so that's good. Withdraw. Okay, and then that works. So that looks good. Looks like we've rewritten the time wallet. Unfortunately, we already are now in a fourth into the seminar. That is too bad. But I'm going to take all this code here and copy it and put it in here. And it's actually the wrong billable wallet. I need to make sure I'm opening the right one. Wallet and paste. Save. Okay, that's all saved now. Okay, back to the original, what we were trying to do originally. Okay, we need to make this factory contract. So this factory contract should be able to create any one of these 3. And so I'm just going to rename it Wallet Factory. And then now here, we're keeping an array of all of the billable wallet addresses. So we could either make that we could either just change it to say wallet addresses, or we could create, I'm going to create an array for each one, for each type. Public. Wallet addresses, I guess. It's a little unclear. It's like I want to say basic wallet addresses like this, but that makes me think of maybe this should be called basic wallet. I guess I do want to. I don't know. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to call it wallet for now. A little misleading, but I'm in a hurry today now because I'm already behind. Okay, now I just need to copy this function and implement it 2 other times. And just change some of what it's actually doing here in the name. So new wallet and new address. In fact, I'm just going to change all these to new address. We don't need to be so specific as all that. Okay, and then let's see. So now we need to change this. Wallet like that, billable wallet, and then TimeLockWallet, and yeah, so push billable wallet addresses and wallet addresses. Okay, that all looks fine, and then of course now TimeLockWallet needs 2 arguments. For the constructor, it needs the TimeLock and the owner. So that means this is going to have to take the TimeLock. what did I call it in the time lock? Called it unlock time. And then here, and that is the second argument, right? Yeah, second argument. Okay, so that should all work. Let's just see if it compiles. It compiled, that's good. Let's clear this now. Okay, so that first part of this is done. Although we haven't tested it yet, but I don't know if I really want to take the time to test it. I think that's pretty solid. If it compiles, it's all the same code. We've really just copied it. Of course, I could have forgotten to change a variable here, but we're going to move on. And oh, got a message here. Let's go check that. Functions are, oh, thank you so much. Oh, not all of them, but yeah, these two are, yes. New TimeLockWallet. It's interesting, so it must have only compiled because I had a different, even though these were the same names, I had a different signature because I had different arguments. So good catch on that, Sayron. That would have been confusing when we got to the interface. Okay, let's see. So we can close that. Now let's go ahead and jump right into the interface. So I'm going to go to, I guess we're going to take, here's our old interface folder. I'm just going to copy that right into, let's see, can I copy? And paste. Where's my paste? There we go. Okay, that's good. So now we've got all this right here. And so I don't want to move too fast here. The first thing that we can do is change the contract info, which actually makes me realize before that we should deploy this wallet factory so we actually have an address to put in there. So I'm going to do that right away. I'm going to go to run and injected web3 because we want to put this on Ropsten now. Otherwise our interface won't be able to get to it. We want to deploy the wallet factory. And then, yeah, so deploy and submit. And then we will just open up that Etherscan page and we'll wait on that. And while we're waiting on that, I'm going to go ahead and grab the ABIs that we'll need. So we have 4 ABIs this time. And I am going to, I think I'm just going to erase all of this, and because we might even just rename all those variables. And okay, so first let's get the wallet ABI. I mean the factory ABI. Okay. And let's just go through these and get them all. Billable wallet. TimeLockWallet. And last but not least, actually it is kind of the least, isn't it? Last and definitely least, wallet. Least in complexity anyway. Wallet ABI. Now an interesting note, I just am realizing as I put this in, this wallet ABI, because it has functions, what am I trying to say here? Because this is the most basic interface, and because all of our other contracts, not counting the factory, but our billable wallet and TimeLockWallet, because they share the same interface, we could actually probably use this ABI for all 3 contracts if we wanted to ignore all the other interfaces. So that's kind of interesting. We might even utilize that as we build the interface. Maybe to build a part of the interface that is the deposit and withdraw functionality, we could maybe use this ABI and the address of the contract and not even worry about whether it's a billable contract or a time lock or a basic wallet. That might just work. So that'll be interesting to try. course, I'm pressed for time, so I don't know how experimental I want to get. But it's an interesting note that we could probably use this ABI for all three types, at least to access this functionality that it describes, which is the deposit, withdraw, and the owner as well. So, and the events as well. And we haven't worked with events, which probably should have by this point. But anyway, okay, so now the last thing we need to add is the address of the factory. So I'll just go here and say wallet, oops, that's too many T's, wallet factory, factory address equals, and then let's go and grab, hopefully it's mined by now. There we go, contract created. Okay, so that's in there, that's good. So we can just close out contract info. That's all we need to do there. And now let's go to our, I'm going to take a look at the HTML. I don't think we need to change anything right away. I guess we can change some wordings on here. Okay, what I should do is I should go and just look at the page first. Localhost, seminar source code. Now we're on week 3 is where I put this stuff, and then we can go to the interface here. Okay, now if I click create here, it's probably going to give me, it might have already given me some JavaScript errors because we changed the, yeah, see, that's all probably because we changed the ABI, the variable names and the ABIs themselves. So the first thing that we want to do is, I'm just going to change some of the wording here. So not subscription manager console, but wallet utility, I think, and then create new wallet. Just going to change that heading there. Save it and refresh. Whoa, I did not want to, oh, I hit a Control Shift Alt T, I think. And I guess I'm just going to leave these alone because we'll be changing that interface soon. I'm going to jump over to the JavaScript code, and let's see here. I think I'm just going to go through this linearly and comment out and change what needs to be changed. This is just going to be factory address output and SM address input. This is just going to be wallet address input. Wallet owner, and now this biller stuff I'm tempted to just comment out because they are specific to the biller interface and we're not really that far yet, so I'm just going to do that. And what we'll work towards now is just getting the wallet interface, deposit withdrawal working. So let's see, computed wallet contract instance function. And so here I think we will we'll just use the Wallet ABI, and what did I call it? I think just Wallet ABI, just like that. Yeah, must have been. Yeah, okay. At this dot, and then I called it not SM address input, just wallet address input. Okay, user is owner. That's still good, except we can change this name here, wallet owner. I'm just going to try to get some really basic functionality. I know that this part probably is not the most interesting to you guys. This is really just renaming a bunch of stuff. I'll try to get. I'm just going to shut up and try to do this quick. Feel free to ask any questions. But I'm just going to try to focus on just doing this quickly. I guess I can do a search and replace here. If I'm selective about it. Is that what I call it up here? No, I just factory address output. And wallet factory address. Oh, what just changed? I'm going to comment these functions out for now, and we will get back to them later. First, I just want to get to the point where we can just load a wallet without worrying about creating it, just to get that basic functionality. Then we'll go back to making sure it can be created. So a lot of this can be commented out, especially the bill specific. Okay, let's reload, see if we get any errors. Syntax error, line 4. How did they get there? What happened there? I don't know how I got there, but I guess I'll just take it out. Still got some SM address input. Oh, that's probably in my HTML. Yeah, we're gonna have to do the same search and replace here. Is there a match case? Yeah, okay. Let's try again. Okay, let's save and see if that gets us less errors. We do have less errors, okay. And then we need to take out everything about specific to the bill bits. Okay, let's see. Deposit, withdraw, billing. I am just going to do an HTML comment, sorry, to get all this deactivated for now. Okay, no errors, that's good. And now I want to be able to put a wallet address in here and load it. So I guess first I need to create a wallet address, or sorry, a wallet contract. We'll just do that right through Remix. So I'm gonna go to run, and injected web3 is what we want. We're just going to create a wallet right here. We could also use this factory to create it. I guess we might as well, just while we're here, we can just test that. New wallet. Yes, that's what we want to do. And again, this factory is assuming that the sender should be the owner. We could write that differently. And in fact, that would probably be a good change to make. That way, the interface or the user can choose to create a wallet for somebody else, but not a priority right now. Already halfway through the seminar, and we're still on number 2. We're still on number 1. I guess we sort of got sidetracked. We're not really working on the create interface. We're just trying to work on the basic, just trying to get just making sure the ABI and stuff works. So anyway, let's check out this transaction. While we're waiting, I guess what I'm going to do is actually create each type. So let's make a new billable wallet as well. Click on that. And what do we got? We got, okay, I'm going to close this so it's not confusing. This first tab is going to be our basic wallet. This will be our billable wallet, and we'll also make a TimeLockWallet. We do need a Unix timestamp. And that way, when all three of them are deployed, I'll see if I can load each of them with the same interface. And I should be able to, I think, based on how the ABIs were working, seemed to be working earlier today. So, and we'll put in here, and then we'll just do plus, like, I don't know, how long, 500. I don't know how many minutes that is, like 7 or 8 minutes or something. But click that, submit, and then open this up and put it right there. So we have these 3 transactions we're waiting to mine. Interestingly, if you look at this input data, you can tell that our last one took an argument. So our basic wallet didn't take much, our billable wallet didn't take much, but then this one takes more. And this, a bunch of zeros here, followed by this bit, at least all of this or some of this is our argument for our the time to unlock the contract. Oh, I think you're right. So that might actually fail. I bet you're right there. So okay, I'm gonna just do another one then. And look at that, it failed there. So good catch, Sayron. Just before it actually failed, you were able to call it. So if we go look here, we'll probably see that it failed. Well, it's included, so it'll be included, but it'll fail when we refresh after a while. But okay, so yeah, good call there. It's kind of funny. I was thinking 5, so I just put a 5 there. I'm gonna put a 9 there instead. Do that. Click submit, and then open this up and put it at the very end here. So this one, come on. Yeah, so that one failed. So there we go, and reverted. Okay, so I'm gonna close that. We're still waiting on this one. I bet these other 2 are done though. Yep, they've both been mined. Okay, so let's go to their contract pages. Oh wait. I'm going to the factory contract. Let me go back on both of these. We need to go to internal transactions, and this is the click through that we are hopefully today going to be able to automate and have the interface go and find the contract that was created. But we still have to do it manually for now. Okay, so these are our 2 contracts. This first one is the regular wallet. This one is the billable wallet. So first I'm going to take this address, plop it into here, and see if this just works. Okay, it's loaded well, we do have some errors now. Billers is not a function. That is true. So where are we calling that? Where are we? Let's go find it. Let's go to my Atom and let's search for billers. Oh, it's probably in. No, it's not in the HTML. Update user can bill. Okay, we don't need to do that at all right now. And it looks like there's another one that was found somewhere. Oh, right here. Biller address input. This is a watch variable. We're just going to disable that watch as well. Okay, let's refresh and paste this in. No errors, that's good. So let's see if we can use these buttons. And if we can, that'll be a success. So deposit, nope. Trigger deposit is not defined. That's true, okay. Now, I don't know if I want to worry about this or just say that it's good enough and go back to our number two, so the later part of our number one item here. Let's go look at the deposit contract, or function, I should say. This actually doesn't have anything to do with the type of the contract, so we should just have to change some names and this should work. And while we're here, let's try to do the same thing with the withdraw. Now the withdraw will be using the contract ABI. Remember that our deposit function here just sends Ether to an address. So that's why we don't have any discussion in this whole thing about anything except for the contract, or we don't have anything. We're not talking about the contract. We're only talking about the address here. But here is different because withdraw is actually a function. So we have to go in here and look at here. So we should maybe just, that should work there. So let's save and go and refresh and try all that. Okay, here's the address and deposit. Deposit how much ETH? 0.01. MetaMask should pop up. It's all looking good so far. Submit. Okay. So we can wait for that to go through. Don't know if I really want to wait, considering the time pressure. Let's see, what else can we do while we're waiting? We can check on this transaction. Okay, so that was a success. So now we have all three wallet types here. I guess, okay, here's one thing I can do. So this is a deposit transaction on our first regular wallet. This is not a billable wallet. I wish there was a way I could tag it. But so why don't we load this one, and this is now a billable wallet, and see if we can also deposit on that one. Although I'm sure we can, because it's just using the address again, not the contract instance. But let's do that. Let's just put a little bit in each of these wallets, just to have it in there, and then we can try the withdraw out. So, okay, let's open that transaction to watch it. There's that, and then let's take this guy's. Oh, we need to go to the internal transactions and actually get the contract itself. Okay, there's our contract. And let's put that in, and then deposit. And then how much? 0.01. Okay. And submit. Yeah, that's a good point, Sayron. Great idea. Let me just open up this last Etherscan bit, and I will do that. Yes, great idea. Let's see what I have here. I guess I'll put it in Atom here. Well, no, I'll keep it in this file because I got all this stuff already in here. Although this is for, okay, I'm just going to do a new tab. Wait, how do I do a new tab here? Okay, what do we got here? We got the wallet. And we got the billable wallet. And we got the TimeLockWallet. Yeah, good idea, Sayron. That I'm sure that will save me later. Okay, so we're waiting on these deposits. Looks like one has gone through, two, and they've all gone through. Okay, so each one of these contracts now has money in them, and we can probably just refresh and verify that indeed they all have seen that transaction and their balances have updated. That's good, so we can close these now. Now we need to try the withdraw. So let's go back to it's giving me errors because it's trying to load an empty string here. So that's just a sanity check we could change if we wanted. I'm going to go to the basic wallet and just try to withdraw from it first. Okay, withdraw. 0.01. Okay. Submit. And I guess might as well do that for all three of them. And we'll just see if this withdraw functionality actually works on these other contracts, even though they're not a basic wallet and we're accessing them through the basic wallet ABI. We'll just see if the withdraw thing works anyway, but I think it should. For those who were here before I started recording, I was doing a similar test earlier, and it seemed to work. So this should work too, and that'll be cool because then we have sort of a general interface for different types of wallets. And then what we'll have to do at the end, or after that works, is we'll have to actually add in more. Sorry, I can't talk and think at once. We'll have to add in more interfaces based on the type of the contract, but that's going to get more involved because we'll have to have our application actually keep track of which which type of a given contract we're looking at, because you can't just load that right from the blockchain unless the only way we could load that from the blockchain from the contract itself is if our wallet, basic wallet, had some sort of like uint type, and then we could load that if it was public anyway. But we don't have that deployed. I'm not gonna go put that in. But that would let us sort of like dynamically load from the contract. But we shouldn't need that when we click create on here. When, of course, this button is not going to work right now, I don't think. But I think I'm just going to create a few different buttons, one for each wallet. And when we click the create button, we'll have to have our application track that transaction and remember, store internally which type it is, and maybe point to the ABI and probably point to the ABI, the appropriate ABI as well. Maybe store the type as a string. These should have been mined by now. Okay, while we're waiting on those to mine, we only got about 17 minutes left, and we've only not even gotten through this first item. So I'm going to take a look here and see what we should focus on. I do want to finish out one, and I think we're getting pretty close to that. I just want to wait and see if these withdraw functionality works. Number two is a big hairy thing. Honestly, it gets into this whole idea of transaction receipts, which is a Web3 concept. So with only 15 minutes left, I don't know if I want to get into that. But unfortunately, number three is going to depend on number two, unless we have the user manually specify which type of the contract he's working with, and I don't want to do that. It's a shortcut that will just make the interface kind of a pain to use. I don't want to get into 4 because it's sort of unrelated to everything we've been talking about today. So I don't really know what to do there. I'm just going to finish out number 1 and we'll see where to go from there. But okay, so our first withdraw worked, but that's not a huge surprise because that is our basic wallet. Second one, still mining. Third one, also still mining. Okay, well, we'll just wait on that then. But that's good. We sort of have, at least if nothing else, we've modified our interface to use this basic, this very basic wallet effectively. Of course, the basic wallet doesn't really offer much utility. There's not much reason to use a contract as a wallet as opposed to just MetaMask. But at least I was able to demonstrate sort of one more cycle of development for you guys in that way, and then we'll just see if. Okay, that's the first one still. Still waiting on these other two. I close that. Okay, well, while we're waiting on this, let's get into allowing the user to create whichever they want out of all these. So I guess first let's add the buttons and modify the existing button. Warning, app. Okay, button, here we go. So create wallet. and we want 3 buttons here. I'm just going to change the first one, then we'll copy paste it. We will have to have each one call a new, let's see, create new. Okay, I'm going to copy paste this, and then we will change the function name and the text. So oops, call, not create. This is my convention again. I put a call preceding the actual function name, the Solidity function name. I don't know how common that is. I don't know if there's a better way to do it. That's just how I've started to do it. Okay, let's save, just see if the buttons look okay. Oh, we have some successful mines. Hey, that's great, look at that. So that's really interesting that we can use this deposit. Let me go back and just point out the ABIs real quick. I don't want to get too sidetracked, but we have these 3 ABIs here. Well, we have 4, but let's ignore the factory ABI. This Wallet ABI is quite basic. Looks like about 2 screenfuls, or like from 360 to 430, so less than 100 lines of code here. And we can use this ABI to access these functions in a contract that's actually completely different, as long as the interface and the function signatures are the same. And that's pretty cool, because now we have this part of our interface. This will work for any kind of deposit or withdraw functionality. Now, this doesn't guarantee that the behavior acts as the user thinks it does. So you might imagine that somebody could put an address in here that is not a wallet contract, but it's just like a I'm going to steal your money contract. And as long as it satisfies certain criteria for the interface and the ABI, it will look to the user. They'll get this interface, but it won't actually be a wallet that they control. It'll be something maybe more nefarious. So there's that to sort of be aware of. But at the same time, it's cool that we have this this part of our interface that works with the deposit and withdraw functionality, and then now we're free to sort of make this other half of the interface dynamically respond to the specific type. But our code here is sort of simple. So that's pretty cool. Okay, I got a bit sidetracked there with that explanation. What was I even doing? Let's see. I guess I just changed the buttons. Oh, got a message. Yeah, so that's a good question. It'll probably actually give us that error message and just fail, just as if we'd used the TimeLockWallet ABI itself, because the signature is the same. And that's probably why Solidity was complaining to us earlier about changing the argument signature of the function. It made us, when we overwrote the withdraw function in our TimeLockWallet, it forced us to make the visibility the same and the arguments the same. So, well, let's just see. Let's just try it out and see. I guess what I should do is, well, I'm not going to get sidetracked, but I will do that. I'm going to make a note here, and I'll make another video probably to explore that, and it'll be a bit more concise. I'll just find it out and then do a video. So that is to try withdrawing too early from TimeLock via basic wallet ABI. I should probably rename wallet to basic wallet. That just seems more natural. Again, I'm not going to worry about it right now. But good question, Sayron, and I will try to figure that out sometime soon here. But with the 10 minutes left we have, let's get back to, where are we? So we have the buttons. I guess I just wanted to refresh this and see how it looked, those buttons. Okay, that looks fine. Maybe we should have a drop down here that'd look better, but whatever. While we're here, I'm just going to change this really quick. That'll be quick. wallet address. Okay, save that and refresh. Okay, so let's see. This should be pretty easy to hook these up because we're doing exactly the same thing we did before. We're just calling different functions now on the contract. So let's go to our index, and I'm just going to copy one of these names. Deposit call. Okay, so here's the function that we want to use as a guide. And we're going to call, oh, we can stop this find and replace, and we're going to call new wallet. We need to change the names here. Wallet factory instance dot new wallet. Okay, that looks good. Now I'm just going to copy and paste, change, call new billable wallet, and call new TimeLockWallet. Let's see. So we're using the same factory instance, but we're calling a different function. Now here, this new TimeLockWallet is going to expect an input. I'm just going to do a prompt just to make it quick and dirty. And then close that out. So that'll take the user's answer, plop it in as the first argument to our function here. Okay, then let's just change, oh, Walt. Let's fix that. Oh, geez. And wallet, and then create billable, and create time. Okay, that should work. Let's see if we get any errors first. Okay, no errors, so that looks fine. Let's try them all out. Nope, uncaught error, invalid syntax. In 105. What's going on here? Uncaught error, invalid. Oh, address. Invalid address. Now it's hard for me to tell, is that talking about a Web3 address or a JavaScript memory thing? Okay, let's log. Let's make sure that this is defined, because if this is somehow undefined, it'll complain when it tries to use it, not when we set it up. That's the thing, if you give it a weird ABI or a weird address or they're null, this line won't throw the error. It'll throw the error when you use it, which is an unfortunate design decision on the Web3 guys. But let's just see if this works, or let's see what it outputs here. Yeah, that's not an address, that's a number. So somehow our wallet factory address is a number. How did that happen? Let's go to the contract info. Wallet factory. Oh, because we don't. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's refresh now and try again. There we go. Outputs the address. MetaMask is popping up. That's great. Okay. I guess what I'm going to do is just try all these. Submit. Oh, I need to define. I just miswrote that function name in call call new. No, it's good there. It's misnamed here. New. Okay. I'm gonna refresh. I'll lose these bits here, but I can grab those same things from MetaMask. So I'll refresh. Click this. Oh, what time? Unix timestamp. Let's go look. Unix timestamp. Take this. I should just remember. And now because we want to test what happens when we withdraw too early, I'm just going to make this like way in the future. Submit. Okay, I'm going to close these old wallet addresses, and I'm going to go and open them all up in MetaMask. Oh, that one already went. That's good. Oh, this one looks like it did too. And let's just watch this last one. So, and again, we have to go to internal transactions and check out the contract here and here as well. And is this done yet? No. Well, okay, so that looks good. It looks like it worked. I mean, we're still waiting on this one, but I don't think that should fail. We'll check back on it as the seminar comes to a close. But, well, we definitely did not get as far as I wanted to. I suppose that's because before we even started on this create thing, I had a lot of interface work to do, and we had to go and rename a lot of variables. So that's too bad. Now, the question is, do we want to work on this stuff on Wednesday, or do we want to create more contracts? I'll just ask that to you guys. So what do you guys want? And feel free to comment in the. Oh, I've been neglecting my Twitch chat. I have some messages here. Let me see. Oh, I think it's just once again users from the Twitch fog, and they don't really know what's going on. That's fair that they don't know what's going on. It's fair that I'm not going to explain it as well. Anyway, okay, so what do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to do some more contract work on tomorrow and work that into this interface? Or do you want to focus on the interface, or do you want to try to do half and half? Also, if there's anything in particular out of all of this that you want to do, please let me know out of 2, 3, and 4. I am going to, when I stop the recording, I'm going to go ahead and do, sorry, out of 2, 3, and 5, I guess, which ones of those sound cool. I am going to do number 4 here as a separate video, so feel free to stay on the stream if you'd like. But yeah, just let me know if there's anything. Let's see what people are saying. Interface work. Yep, I gotta say I'm leaning a little bit more towards the interface work too, just because the interface here is not complete and it really doesn't yet expose the functionality that we would like for it to. So that's sort of what I'm leaning towards as well. And also, I'm really eager to show you guys how to get this, you know, do the whole thing that we have to go and we have to click on internal transactions and then click on the contract to actually get the address. That is a huge pain. It would be really nice to show how we can skip over that. So I suppose that's where I'm leaning towards forwarder. Well, yeah. So I am going to show the forwarder here immediately. It'll just be part. It won't be part of the this main seminar, but it'll be up and released as a video as well. And I guess yeah, so I'll do some more thinking, and maybe we'll just talk more here in seminar chat or in general as far as what we want to do. But if the forwarder is probably going to be the next Solidity we work on, and either we'll do it tomorrow a little bit, or well, the forwarder is done. I mean, the next thing to do with the forwarder is to actually build it into something more useful. I'm gonna actually stop the stream now because I think we're done with. I'm gonna wrap this video up. Not the stream, sorry. Stop the recording. Anybody that's watching this, thanks for watching, and tune in next time.